Well, college students are packing up and heading off to their dorm rooms, and with college tuition at record highs, paying for school might cause more stress than midterms. Financial professional Mike Falco from Falco Wealth Management is here with more on what you should know about taking out a loan for college. Mike, great to see you again.
You too, Eve.
Thanks so much, and thanks for joining us this morning. You know, we've heard a lot lately in the news about interest rates and kind of back and forth action with Congress. What's the very latest with that, Mike?
Well, the very latest is, of course, before they had, back in July 1st, they had raised the rate, doubled the rate actually. They did come back, lowered the rate down to 3.9, which is a little higher than it was, but they did tie it to the Treasury. So that means that the rate will eventually go up, probably around 2015.
Okay, so okay for now.
Okay for now, but watch it.
Yeah. Now, how bad can things get, Mike? Is there an average student loan amount these days?
The graduates this past year, average graduate comes out with about $35,000 in student loan debt.
So pretty significant amount there.
Yeah.
And how should you pay it? You know, when should you start repaying these loans? While you're still in school, or after graduation day, or both?
Best thing to do is to at least pay off the interest while you're in school if you can. I know I paid my kids' interest for them, hoping that they would take over after they graduated. It didn't happen. But nevertheless, that at least too, if you can do that, it cuts down on the total amount you owe. Plus, you get in the habit of making a payment. So that's always best to do, to get in that habit.
Okay. And then what about after graduation day? How do you go about paying off that debt? Any recommendations for that?
The best thing after graduation day is just to work a budget. Get yourself a budget, work that budget, and stick to it. You've got to make those payments.
Yeah, and of course, if you have any questions, maybe talk to a financial planner such as yourself to figure out if you're making, progress.
Always best to do.
Okay. And the other thing I know that you always say to keep in mind is with this kind of debt, there really is no escape. It's not going to go anywhere.
Unfortunately, no. Bankruptcy does not take away student loan debt.
And it's not just people in their 20s, right?
No. There are over 2 million people in their 60s that still have student loan debt.
Wow. And we're also learning now that student loans can have a larger impact on the economy as a whole, right?
Oh, yeah. Yes. Right now, for the first time ever, student loan debt exceeds credit card debt in the United States.
Wow.
It's about $1 trillion.
Wow. And what are you seeing just at your office? Are a lot of your clients concerned about this? What kind of things do
They are. I mean, they're putting off some of life's milestones. They're putting off buying cars. They're putting off saving for retirement, which upsets me.
Yeah.
They're putting off buying homes. Some are even putting off marriage.
Wow. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Yikes. And what about those of us, who don't have kids but hope to maybe one day, down the road, Mom and Dad, if you're watching, when should you start thinking about just saving up before you even have kids or when you first have kids? Is there kind of a rule of thumb for that?
Well, I mean, you should start saving in your 20s. That's what you should do.
Okay.
20s is when you should start saving.
Okay.
Well, 20s is ideal, because that's when you start making some money. So you should start saving then, and that's a good place to start.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Well, some good things to think about. And of course, if you have questions, you can call Mike or contact him on his website, falcowealth.com. Great advice, Mike. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.